yippee freaking dog. Look who's back for season 4. Let's go. You guys thought season 3 was the end of it all? Heck no. We're back, and we are back in business. Now, if you guys remember, the finale of season 3, I said season 4 is going to be like none other. Season 4 is going to be freaking nuts. It's going to be crazy. It's crazy. Just like me, apparently. But anyway, okay, you can go over there if you want. But anyway, so we're going to be starting things off here today with a delicious dish I love to make. And it is a curry. It is a Thai chicken curry, and that is what we're going to be making today. Now, as we start to get a bit more complicated, we're going to be involving several different spices that you guys are going to need. You guys are going to be needing several other key ingredients in order to make this meal the way it is. So we have here some beautiful chicken thighs. Oh, so yummy. I could just eat it raw.
Big boy droop crap is back again, boys. Yippee freaking daw, I am back. So this is a video from the past. This cooking with Drew is a video from the past, and there's 10-year-old myself cutting a cake with my face because I'm freaking hungry. Oh, yeah. Listen to that. Delicious. Welcome to ASMR.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, today we're going to be making ourselves a excellent chicken curry. That'd be the dishwasher. An excellent chicken curry with basmati rice. Now, there are a few things you guys are going to be needing. Firstly, you're going to be needing a lot of different, know the heck, cinnamon, cumin, paprika, chili flakes, beautiful. All right, so everybody, let's get into the real freaking deal here today. We are going to be starting off with a much more complicated level. So, Cooking with Drew season 1 to 3 was very simple, very easy, anybody could make. This is going to require some skill on your hand, and you guys better freaking slay it. I know you can. So, the ingredients you're going to be needing are chicken thighs. You're going to need sliced almonds, or any really crunchy nut. Celery can work too. You're going to be needing lemon. You're going to be needing celery, green onion, pepper, yogurt, usually organic, broccoli, and then for the spices of the chicken, you're going to be needing garlic powder, ginger, red chili flakes, cumin, paprika, turmeric, and then that's it. Not much at all, eh? Holy crap. Firstly, okay, so the first step of this dish is the marinade, the coating of the chicken. Now, what is a marinade? For those of you who do not know what a marinade is, a marinade pretty much gives a meat a certain amount of flavor. You're pretty much adding a lot of stuff together with the meat, putting it in the fridge, letting it rest, and let the meat absorb all of the flavors inside. So, first thing we have here is the chicken. Now, what you're gonna wanna do, chicken thighs tend to be the best. They tend to have a little bit more fat to them. Chicken breasts have the least amount of fat. If you're going a bit healthier, feel free to cut up some chicken breasts. But we're gonna be doing chicken thighs because they are very good
with this meal. It's a perfect cut. So, get out your chicken thighs. Now, a chicken thigh, if you open it up, should look just like that. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do is the cutting, okay? So, watch this. So to cut, if you can see here, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna cut it like that and cut it like this, almost into little cubes. So, we're gonna cut it, okay? And now, the reason why you don't wanna leave it like this is because it's obviously more than enough of a mouthful. So you want it to be perfect. And then when it's done, get yourself a bowl of some kind, such as this here, for the marinade, and toss in the pieces of chicken. Should be around that big, right there. And then keep cutting up that chicken.
Your boy's merch is back, baby. Look at my freaking shirt. It looks sick. I love my shirt. It's my merch. Let's go. I like my merch. Okay, anyway. So, we're almost done chicken here. 3 pieces in. Now, usually, with this chicken, the key here is the longer you leave it in that fridge to marinate, the tastier it's going to be. So I would do this step around a minimum of 1 hour to a maximum of overnight. And leave it in that fridge to marinate. Now, the reason why you marinate this is to give it that extra flavor. There's no point of adding all these spices once it's already in the pan. You're going to get that really nice flavor, that really delicious taste to that delicious chicken. You're going to take advantage of this chicken and all the flavors it has in it, as well as all your spices. You want to take advantage of this by marinating it, just like you would a steak. So, let's use a freaking dishwasher. It sounds like a helicopter. But, almost done chicken here. And then, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be adding, now, first,
Jeez, the nose. Yeah. Of the spices to the mixture here. So now, coming over here, coming with me. Can you go down even more? No, you can't. Okay, so now we're gonna be adding, freaking heck, what's going on? Okay, beautiful. So now we're gonna be adding a few different things. So, firstly, you're gonna be adding yogurt. Now, the yogurt, what it's gonna do is it's pretty much going to mix all these flavors together. It's going to be what's kind of in charge of this kind of almost mixture here. So add a good couple globs of yogurt in there. Now, I hate yogurt. I never have liked it. Like smelling it right now. Now, cumin is these 3 spices that I've been talking about are kind of like the 3 major spices of a curry. So, you're gonna wanna add ground cumin in with the mixture. A decent chunk. Now, paprika. This gives the chicken that smoky kind of flavor. It gives it a very smoky aftertaste. So, add a good amount of paprika in the mix. And lastly, turmeric. Now, that's all the spices in there, as well as the garlic powder. Put a fair share of garlic powder in there. Those are all the spices in there, as well as the yogurt. So, what you're gonna wanna do is now add, freaking heck, now add the ginger, as well as some cilantro. If you do have cilantro, that's great. Now we just have paste, so let's use that. Fair amount of ginger. Be generous on that ginger, be generous on that cilantro. You're there. Do not look at that. I know it looks like crap right now, but just wait for a sec. It'll look amazing. So mix thoroughly. Get every piece of chicken coated with that beautiful, beautiful mixture. Now, if you have chili, that's another great option. We're gonna use red chili flakes here, just to kind of ground red chili flakes here to use to really just give it a little bit of spice. Hardly anything, but it just gives it that final touch. Now, wash your hands, get a bunch of nasty. And now, finally, for the mixture, add red chili flakes. Just use a bit of that spice. Add it in there. Beautiful. All you need. Now, mix it up one final time. And then, that is your marinade. You're gonna leave it in the fridge for at least 1 hour. And then, you're ready to cook with it. Now, if you're in a big rush, I know sometimes, the bare minimum you guys can leave that in the fridge for is 20 minutes, bare minimum. You cannot do any less than that or this is gonna do nothing. Look at that. Doesn't look that good right now, but this is gonna taste absolutely phenomenal. So put that in to the fridge, let that sit for a few hours. We're gonna be letting that sit for about 6-7 hours. So it's gonna be very delicious chicken. So put away your spices, clean up everybody everywhere. And then we're gonna cook the vegetables as well as the chicken, and we're gonna make this very beautiful blend for dinner, and then add the rice. I mean, it's really gonna be amazing. So everything's ready.
It's a go! Many freaking years have passed, and yes, the shirt is different because my armpits stank like snozberries and jelly. So now what we're gonna be doing is cooking the... Oh, for crap's sakes! A lot better, a lot finer dicing here. It's going a lot better now because it's halves and it's a bit easier to work with. So that's done, and you've got a perfect plate right there. So get all your garbage, throw it in the freaking garbage. Popcorn on the side, crabs, yeah, welcome home. So I forgot to mention is, you're gonna be needing some spaghetti sauce. Now the reason why you're gonna be needing some spaghetti sauce is because you wanna really get that nice kind of color. Usually, you're gonna wanna get just a plain old spaghetti sauce. So, from here, you're coming with me. Onions into the pan. Gives it a bit more flavor, really ups it a level. So get a fair share of onions. You do not want to go too much with the onions here, okay? And the reason why is because they can overpower a dish very easily. They're very easy to overpower and pretty much manipulate the dish. So what you're gonna want to do now from here, freaking heck, I stick my freaking nose in there. I'm surprised it's not freaking orange and crap. So what you're gonna want to do is butter. How's my armpit smell, by the way? Alright, anyway, butter. Now, grab yourself a fork, knife. You're gonna want to add that to it. Now, something else we're gonna be doing is the pepper. Now, I thought, you know what? We were gonna do broccoli, we were gonna be doing celery, but I thought, no, it's not really a stir fry. We don't really need to add that much, but pepper is fantastic. Fantastic with curries. Add a bit of your tomato sauce here. Tomato sauce in with the veggies. And then you're gonna wanna add a bit of butter. Okay, add a butter, a little generous amount of butter. Mix thoroughly. Now add your chicken. Look at that chicken. That should be the color you're going for. At the end you want it to be a nice, almost reddish kind of color. And it smells absolutely amazing. So get your chicken and place it in there. Those nice individual areas. Turn up the heat a bit. And then you're just gonna mix it up until it is cooked. Now look at that, absolutely gorgeous. So what you're gonna wanna do, final thing, season, salt, generous on that. Now, chicken is done. So you're gonna wanna take that off of the heat there. Beautiful. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is add a bit of green onion. And the reason why you wanna add that green onion at the end as well is that gives it a bit of, it just freshens up the plate a bit. So add a good amount of that green onion on top of that dish. Beautiful.
Add the green onion. Now, final thing you're going to want to add is the light feathering of those. Now, the final thing a lot of people forget is just wiping the inside of the bowl, making it look as nice as possible, and then you're going to take a picture of that, and that looks beautiful itself. Just get rid of that. And that's a perfect dish right there. And that's what we're going to be eating. Now, the final step is you see all this liquid here. We're not wasting this, okay? There's no way we're wasting this. So we're going to add this on top of that after I take a picture, just for the looks. And then it's my favorite time, eating time. Next schmeckisode on cooking with Drew. What is that? That's me. Right, so here, get the freak out of the way, spoon. All right, so now, add. Oh, you guys are jealous. Oh, you guys are so jealous. Don't cry, don't cry.
All right, so as you guys can see, it's almost done. Don't look at that crap there. But it's almost finished.
Now, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be adding a little bit of a finishing touch onto it. So we're actually going to make even more caramel. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this. And we know that caramel hardens. So we're going to put it on the top of here, wait till it hardens, remove it, and put it over top to make it look like it's the freaking queen of the palace.